I refuse to drive if my wife is in the car. For like 3 years after we got married, I couldn't figure out why I'd turn into this angry, stressed-out person every time we went anywhere together. We'd be heading to dinner or whatever, and by the time we got there, I'd be in the worst mood. My wife would ask what's wrong, and I'd just say I was tired or work was stressing me out. Then one day, it clicked. I was only pissed off when I drove with her in the car. My wife is the worst backseat driver on the planet, and I'm not exaggerating. Why are you going this way? The other route is way faster. You're going too fast. Slow down. 2 seconds later. Can you go any slower? We're gonna be late. You could have made that yellow light. That light was still red and you blew right through it. Can you brake any harder? I almost hit the dashboard. There were like 20 open spots and you picked the worst one. It didn't matter how I drove. Smooth, rough, fast, slow, didn't make a difference. She'd find something to complain about every single time. So about 2 years ago, I just stopped driving when we were together. I'd toss her the keys and say, "You drive." At first, she thought it was weird, but then she seemed to like being in control. And guess what? I wasn't grumpy anymore. We'd go places and I'd actually enjoy myself because I wasn't getting criticized every 5 seconds. This went on for a while until last month when she got annoyed. "I'm always the one driving now. We need to split it 50-50. I said fine, but only if she could keep her mouth shut while I was behind the wheel. She said she would. Last Saturday, we're heading to her sister's place for dinner. I'm driving. We're literally 3 minutes from our house when she goes, "You know you could have taken Main Street instead of cutting through the neighborhood." I just looked at her. "What?" she said. "I'm just saying Main Street would have been faster." I pulled over right there on some random street, put the car in park. "Nope, I'm done. Either you drive or we're going home." "Are you serious right now?" "Dead serious. You said you wouldn't criticize my driving. That lasted 3 minutes. She sat there for a second, then mumbled something about how I drive like an idiot even though she's the one with 2 speeding tickets and a fender bender on her record. I've got nothing. Clean record for 8 years. She got out, walked around to the driver's side, and I switched to passenger. We didn't talk the rest of the way to her sister's house. At dinner, her sister asked why we were both in bad moods. My wife told her I refused to drive because I can't handle feedback. I said she can't go 3 minutes without backseat driving and I'm not dealing with it anymore. Her sister just laughed and said their mom used to do the same thing to their dad. He stopped driving with her too. My wife didn't think it was funny. On the drive home, she kept saying I was being ridiculous and immature. I just stared out the window. We got home and she said we needed to figure this out because it's embarrassing that I won't drive my own car with her in it. I told her the solution is simple. Stop commenting on every single thing I do while driving. I'm trying to help you be a better driver. I don't need help. I've been driving fine for over a decade without your input. She hasn't brought it up since, but now whenever we need to go somewhere, she just grabs the keys without asking.